thinking, you better pack a lunch and bring your A game, son.
Yeah, well, you're a Marine. You're a Marine. I wouldn't mess with a Marine, right? You were in the Marines.
I've been out a while, but once a Marine, always a
Marine. Oh no, you're always a Marine. I have family that are Marines, and I have total respect for our armed forces. And they always tell me, once a Marine, always a Marine, and that is fact. So now, did any fights break out? Was there any battle? Did anybody throw bottles or sticks or anything like that? Was it anything? Was it anything like the riots in Chicago, or it was just?
There was one arrest, and I was there, and there was some blood let. The police broke it up pretty quickly, and they did. Actually, I have photographs on my page, my Facebook page, where there's actually a stack. They actually brought out a large duffel bag of zipper strings, just in case the crowds got unruly. The crowds were, for all intents and purposes, they were compliant. They were belligerent. They were basically telling the police to, FTP. But again, like I said, there was only one arrest that I'm aware of outside in the pen area that we were in.
So pretty peaceful compared to what happened up in Chicago. So why did?
No Mac 10.
Okay, so tell me why do you support Donald Trump?
Okay, a number of reasons. Okay, when my first time I voted, I'm a Reagan voter. I voted for a second time into office, and I believe in a lot of things he stands for. I mean, Reagan once said, "A country that cannot control its borders is no longer a nation."
Right.
And I believe if you're here legally, I don't care if you're a Mexican or a Martian, welcome. But if your first act is to break the law by jumping the border and being here illegally, that's like breaking into someone's house, making dinner, and sitting on the couch with them and saying, "I live here now."
Right.
Doesn't fly with me.
Right. Well, this is
also the fact that it's also the economy. I mean, I've actually been subject to jobs and companies leaving St. Louis and going to Mexico.
Okay.
To the best of my knowledge, the companies I work for, there have been at least 5,000 jobs lost to the companies I've lost. Plus, we're losing corporate headquarters.
Wow.
Right now, even 2 weeks ago.
So there you have a Donald Trump supporter who basically knows why he's supporting Donald Trump. And when you ask these leftist protesters, they have no idea why they are protesting. They just want free stuff. And meanwhile, you've been pretty much affected by what's been going on in the last 8 years personally. So it adds credence to why you support him, and that's awesome. I want you to let everybody know where they can go see this video, because we got to move on right now. We have a lot of calls on the line.
Actually, I will be posting them on my Twitter feed. They're YouTube videos. So when I get done with this interview, I will have them posted under at USMC Proud on Twitter.
Okay, awesome. Well, I want to thank you for calling.
Oh, it's my pleasure, sir.
Take care. So there you have it, Bill. You have somebody that was actually on the ground there, Bill. Bill, let's move on to. I have an 18-year-old who's on the line right now. I think it was the first. Let me bring him in. Angela, welcome to the Silent Majority.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? You have a question or a comment?
Yeah, pretty much. I follow Bill on Twitter, and I'm in food right now, and I saw it. And hey, Bill, how you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
let me just tell you, it's the first time a guy has called to ask for Bill. Usually it's girls, and I asked him during the last show. I said, "What kind of cologne are you wearing?" But go ahead with your comment.
My comment is, so I'm 18 years old, and people in my high school are always talking about politics, and I thought that I would join in and start talking about, Donald Trump, because I am a huge Donald Trump supporter. I love him. I ordered a shirt, and I ordered many shirts, and the one thing that really makes me mad is how people can talk bad about him without knowing any background, because, at the beginning of the elections, pretty much, I didn't know anything about him, and whatever he said, it sounded very crazy to me. And then I researched everything he said and why he was saying it, and it makes total sense to me. Mm-hmm. And if you bring up, his immigration policies and wanting to ban the Muslims from coming in just for a short period of time until we know what's going on, if you bring that up in school or around anywhere, everyone says, "Oh, you're racist. You hate Muslims," and I'm like, "No, look at the terrorism that's going on in the world. You have to do something about that.
Right.
Do you want your country, the greatest country in the world, USA? It's the greatest country in the world to me.
Well,
do you want that country to go? Do you want to go straight down?
Well,
I don't think so. I don't want to go straight down. I'm 18 years old.
Yeah, well, Angelo, this is what you can tell him also. This is what Bill, I'm sorry, but this is what you can also tell him. You can say, listen, the United States, basically it's a melting pot of all different kind of nationalities. It's all full of, Indian, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Italians, German, Polish, Russians. We're all Americans. He wants to protect all Americans. That's not racist. That's a person that wants to protect our sovereignty. Go ahead, Bill.
No, I agree that the way that I look at it is, if you go downstairs in your basement and the basement's flooding, okay, you don't start fixing the pipe while the water's still on. You turn the water off and then you fix the pipe. And what Trump is saying is that we are a nation of immigrants. We want immigrants here. But the problem we've got is we don't know who's coming in, okay? Our controls are not in good shape. So what we need to do is we need to turn off the water just long enough to fix the pipe, and once the pipe's fixed, then we'll turn the water back on again. And they try to make this out as being a racism issue when it's really just a logistics issue.
Right. It's a safety.
We're just doing it.
It's a safety issue. Go ahead, Angelo.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. The one example that I use is actually my father told me this one. It makes perfect sense. Imagine you love your house. You're living in your house, and you have random people coming into your house. What are you going to do? You're not going to let them stay in your house if they're eating your food, making a mess, Yeah. Even if they are cleaning up, you're going to say, get out of this house until I invite you back into this house, until I like you, because you're doing horrible things. And, I love my house. I love my country.
Well, Angelo, we love the fact that you called in and you're 18 years old and you give us hope. And I want you to, don't be a stranger. I have to go. We have another caller on the line, but thank you for listening.
Of course, definitely. Thank you.
All right,
nice to meet you.
There you have it. You're listening to the Silent Majority here. We are running out of time here. We have about 2 minutes left. I want to pick up Kathy from Jersey. Kathy from Jersey, welcome to the Silent Majority.
Hello there. That was a great call with Angelo.
Yes.
He hit everything I was feeling, and your answer was fabulous. I'm just up in arms, and I'm not really up in arms. I'm upset, hurt, crushed over the country that I love so much again, with these people that are inside our government that are stopping us and our vote and how we feel and the passion that we feel from Donald Trump. Donald Trump is saying everything we agree with, everything that we need, and they know it. And the scary part is these donors, these lobbyists, and how could anyone in their right mind think this is a good idea?
Right.
How could anyone not realize every single person that stood up to be the president, all I heard come out of their mouth was, I came from a poor family.
Right.
Well, then how do you have $22 million working in public service?
Well, they all
Wake
become
up, America.
They all go to Congress. They all go to Washington and become millionaires. But listen, Kathy, I want to thank.
It's funny how that worked out.
Yeah, Kathy, I got to let you go because we're running out of time here. Thank you for calling. Become a fan. Follow us on Spreaker.com. Thank you.
I'm always a fan. Bill Mitchell,
Kathy.
I'm on your Twitter. Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
There you have it, Bill. We had a packed show, Bill. We are running out of time. We got to get going. Bill, I want you to give everybody your information there, where they can follow you. I'm sure everybody knows who you are. They only call for you, but go ahead, give the information out.
Sure. It's Bill Mitchell, and it's Mitchell, at Mitchell, BII. That's MITCHELL. VII, like the Roman numeral 7.
Awesome. And I want to thank everybody for listening to New Media Patriot Radio here on the Silent Majority. And follow me on Twitter at the Patriot143 or at NMP Radio. Also, if you want to get your voice heard and you want to be a guest on the show, email us at newmediapatriot@gmail.com. Also, visit our website, newmediapatriotradio.com. And please do me a favor, go to Spreaker and follow me on Spreaker. I'm trying to get featured on iHeartRadio. I'm also being syndicated on ICRN, that is the Conservative Radio Network.com. What else? What else I have to say? Oh, I want to thank my guests for today. I want to thank my co-host, Bill Mitchell. I want to thank Gavin Mitchell. And I also want to thank Ken Barten. And most importantly, I want to thank all the callers that called in. This show is for you. So I really get excited when you guys call in, because this is what this show's about. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. again here on New Media Patriot Radio. So long, everybody.